welcome back to Life with Butch. We're on our way out here to Stanford to build a deck. We're actually headed out to tear it off right now. Thought we'd bring you along, show you some footage of tearing this deck off. It's going to take a little while to build the deck. I'm doing the tear off by myself unless someone comes by to help. But just wanted to bring you guys along and welcome you back. Let's get started tearing out a deck. It's going to be fun. Here's the deck we're tearing off. Already got the what railing that it had off, starting on the decking board. Just tearing it, complete tear off. The customer wants to use some of the joist, any joist that's salvageable on the new deck. But we're going to get this tore off and show you a little bit of it. I'll probably put you on time lapse over here and let you watch it. It's been a while since I've tore a deck down. This is so bad up against the ledger, old rim board of the house across through there is about rotted out. So it's a little dangerous being on top of it, and then they got one joint here in the center that's not even supported. We're going to get back in it, hopefully get this thing tore down the rest of this evening. I'll put you back on time lapse. Alright guys, we about got it tore down. All he likes is the ledger board here. It's in pretty rough shape. Thought I had some sockets big enough to fit the fuse. I think they've got like 4 lag bolts, maybe 5, in this ledger board. But I was just going to show you kind of condition it's in here. Well, you remember what it looked like while we was doing it, but there it is now. Here's the little one of the lag bolts. I should have been wearing gloves, but I didn't. What they had in it. It's got a couple of layers of siding on it, a bunch of debris and stuff. There's a lot of rot down on that end. Just got shingles in behind it and a piece of siding that's been cut, I guess, and used kind of as a flashing. Yeah, I'm going to try to find somebody in this area to get me some flashing to put up under that siding and then come out over top of the, go up under the siding, out over top of the ledger board and down to keep any water that comes in right here away from the house and not rot that band board and rim joist and stuff out this time, but it's rotted out from under the door over there too. You can see it's almost ready to fall. Well, we're gonna wrap this up here. And welcome back to Life with Butch, guys. I'm out here. This 10 by 26 ends up being 9.5 or 9.8, 9.7, 9.10. I don't know what it is. About 25 something deck that we started. I showed you some video of me tearing it down. I was gonna show video up until now, but it's just been hectic trying to get this thing squared up. This is what we got done so far. We got some of the joists and all the 4x4s up. It's been a job trying to get this thing square enough to where we could start putting the joists on it. We got her going now. I'll put you on time lapse over here and let you look at watch us while we work. Say hello to my precious son-in-law, Jared. He's the brains of the operation. I'm just the good looks. Back at it again this morning. Just show you a little bit of what we got going on here, and then we'll get enough of the floor on. I'll set you up here and do a little time lapse probably, but we're getting there. And finally, after a few days, got to come back and do it again. But there's what we got done so far. It's gonna look real good. But we'll put you on time lapse and show you some of this. And son-in-law finally decided to show up for work. But we'll put you on time lapse here in a minute and get you some footage of it. Thanks for watching. If you like this content, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, and we'll bring you along. Thanks, guys. Good morning, guys, gals. I have a bad habit of saying guys and say anything. But we're back at it this morning. I'm gonna get a little bit of footage. I ain't gonna be able to get a whole lot. I've got one battery I forgot to charge. My batteries last night. But we got all the decking on the deck. A couple of the sections of railing, the guardrails. They picked out with the black spindles. I tell you, it's the lumber you get anymore. Some of those spindles, the top and bottom rail, had as much as almost 3/4 of a difference in length. And then, which I've known this forever, the decking boards. Some of them 5 1/4, some's 5 1/2, some 5 3/4. It's just crazy. You'd think that these big companies that spit out millions and millions of feet of lumber could do a better job. But I'll turn the camera around and show you a little bit of what we've got done so far. Here's the decking boards. We got that all on. We got a couple of the sections of railing on. We'll cut those 4x4s off and cap it with a 2x6. We got one to go there, one here, and that'll be our steps. Two over there, and two over here. I've been waiting on some 2x12s to come in, or I'd already had the steps done to where I could get up here easier. But when you're at the mercy of a company, a small company, getting some stuff in, instead of having to drive almost an hour to pick it up somewhere else, you just wait. I think it's turning out good. It's going to look real good. I really enjoy doing this kind of work. It's fun to sit back and see what it looked like before and what it's going to look like afterwards. I'm by myself today, so I'll set you up and get a little bit of time lapse and see what we can get done by ourselves. I hope I get the rest of the railing up. We'll see. I kind of show you how I go about putting these up. I'm sure there's other ways to do it. Maybe better ways to do it. I don't really know. Not give it a whole lot of thought, but I just take a measurement in between the posts, get my measurement. And then what I'll do after I get my measurement, I don't forget it, just like I just did. 58 and 5/16. I get that measurement, and then I'll get me a section of railing. Check the lengths on the top and the bottom railing. 71, 70, half 71 7/8. Half 71 is 35 and a half. Half 78 would be 7/16, I think. 16, 15, 16. And you measure both sides to see 35, 15, 16. I forgot my square. We'll make a center mark. Figure out half of 58 is 29. Half of 5/16 is, look at that, 3/16. 2.5. I have to split the difference on that. 30 seconds coming into play. And that should end up 58 and 5. So the reason I want to do that is because I want the same amount. I cut it over here. I want the same amount from one end to the next baluster, or whatever you want to call it, each side, so it doesn't look funny when I put it up. I don't want the balusters offset from one another. What's been difficult with this is some of these have had as much as 3/4 of a difference in length right out of Lowe's. So I don't know. But that's how I do it. That's how I put them up. I'll put me a 2x4 under them, and I'll show you all that. You'll see that on time lapse. I'll set me a 2x4 block under them to give 3.5 inches up. And then these are 33 and some odd inches tall. And then the top plate will be well over the required minimum of 36 inches. So we'll be good to go there. Anyway, what I'm doing here is after I got it cut, put in between the posts. You can see it's cut and put in between the posts. I'll take and pre-drill the sides. They make the little black brackets that you can use on these, and it does look nice, trims it out real nice, but they decided not to use them. Been another $100, a little over $100 for all of those. But I'll pre-drill all of the sides here and toenail screw into the 4x4. Pre-drilling it just to try to keep it from splitting out. But that gives you an idea of what I'm doing here. I just repeat those steps over and over again until I'm finished with it. And hopefully it looks really, really good. And they're really, really satisfied. But I'll put you back on time lapse and let you watch me crawl around here. All right, guys, we are wrapping up the evening here. We pretty much got everything done except for the steps, and we're waiting on some material for that. But I'll show you kind of what it looks like here. It turned out pretty nice. I like it. It looks good. Hard to tell a whole lot with this the way it is, but I'll try to show you a front picture of it too. But that's it. Wrapping up today. All right, here it is from the front and side. It turned out good. All right, back out here on the deck build that we've been doing. Seems like forever now, but this should be the last evening, afternoon of it. I'll turn the camera around and show you what all I like. Finishing these balusters, putting the top plate on, and we're gonna cap off the risers. I'll get that capped off, and I'm gonna run 2x4s down the 4x4 in the front, six of them, to transfer the load all the way to the ground, and she'll be done. That's all we like. I didn't show any video. We had a lot of people out here the day I was doing the stringers. Anyway, it's hard to do on a 1x8, but we just marked off 10 and 7 3/8. Marked all my treads and risers out. I'll show a video of doing that whole step at some point. We'll put you on time lapse over here and let you watch us. Alright, everybody, I wanted to get on here right quick before it got so dark and I couldn't do anything. I'm just putting a few brace boards in the center of the deck you can see that through there, just to strengthen the floor up. But I wanted to jump on here and thank you all for watching. I appreciate you very much. We finally got a few more boards to put on over there and we'll be finished. And I'll show you how the steps turned out. I think they turned out nice. It looks good. They decided to do wood on the stairs and black spindles on the deck guardrail. But it looks good. We got all the risers capped off and little hangers put on for the stair stringers. But that's pretty much got it. I'm trying to carry this tripod around. I'm sure it looks plumb stupid. But I appreciate y'all watching. If you, I'll put you on time lapse to finish this off here until I get done. Alright, that wraps it up. We got her done. We're done just in the nick of time. Running out of daylight. But I appreciate you guys watching.